Let's talk about maintenance. Now, maintenance is frankly quite boring, and the results of maintenance aren't even grand or all that different. It's like me walking into a salon with this haircut and walking out a few hours later looking pretty much the same. There's no excitement or instant gratification when it comes to maintenance, not like when you get something new. So maintenance is never urgent and not quite the priority. We usually only work on something if a problem crops up, but by then it could have deteriorated to the point where there's no chance of fixing it, like a kitchen appliance that accumulates too much dirt from not being dried properly over time. So no matter how hard you scrub it, the dirt just won't come off. So when it comes to relationships, maintenance is one of the most important things if we don't want to end up in the fixing department. There are two parts to maintenance. The first is the most obvious, which is resolving problems as they crop up and not sweeping them under the carpet, so we don't argue about the same thing over and over again. The second part of maintenance that's equally, if not more important in a relationship, is showing appreciation towards our partner and gratitude towards the relationship on a regular basis. And it's not showing appreciation with big gestures, however nice they are, because firstly, big gestures, by nature of how big they are, takes time and effort to plan and execute, so it only happens a handful of times. And secondly, big gestures usually comes from a source of fixing. It's usually when something is going horribly wrong in a relationship that we pull out all the stops to impress, to prevent disasters, to fix. Maintenance requires small actions, and that in a way could be more difficult than the grand gestures because it requires constant effort, and sometimes we're just not in the mood to do it. Maintenance is never urgent until one day it becomes really urgent, which by then could be too late to fix. So here's to maintaining the things and the relationships we treasure in our lives and see the small incremental results for the huge rewards that they actually are. Remember to be happy always.